If you're watching on Facebook, go ahead and like and react any way you would choose. If you're watching on Twitch, I'm going to need you to go ahead and slap that follow button. Why don't you two-piece that like and subscribe over there on YouTube? And don't forget to share this video.
Hey, y'all. Hey. All right, so let me turn this off. Make sure y'all can really hear me. What's good? Happy Winged Day, y'all. Man, God is good. I'm not sure anybody is here yet. I'm trying to make sure everything is running smoothly. That's why it takes me so long to come on and I let the music play the way that I do because I'm everywhere at one time. So hold on.
Man, God is good.
So I'm going to laugh us right on into this. And I'm probably going to end up laughing us out as usual. But first, let's get things out of the way. Please remember that I prefer the company of adults. Therefore, if you're not a grown-up, get out. Bye-bye. Sayonara. Deuces. Don't let the doorknob hit you with a good Lord split you. Skit, scat, skadoodle. Get ghost. You gots to go. Okie dokie. Other than that, we contain paid promotions. So let's get that out of the way too.
Have you been busting your tail? Co-workers, life, kids, things in general getting on your nerves and you need to relax? Well, say no more. Get your relaxation on with Mayflower Bubble Bath. A variety of fragrances will take you to your most exotic places in your mind. Fill your bathtub with the bubbles of your dreams. Mayflower Bubble Bath.
You can get your Mayflower Bubble Bath at www.mayflowerscents.com. That is www.mayflowerscents.com. And the link is always in the description. 1 second. I'm trying to get all my settings set, all these different channels. If anybody is anywhere right now, don't be shy. Say hi. Somebody say something. I don't see no comments. I don't see nothing. We're going to get one more bill out of the way.
Let's feel free to exude who we are. Powerful, beautiful, wonderful, inspirational, and so much more. Introducing Kimani, a motivational clothing brand that will help you develop an It's My Time mindset. You'll realize what it takes to develop yourself by acquiring new skills. Step into your greatness and wear it proudly. Yes, Kimani.
All right. So I see we got 2 people here. If anybody is watching on the Too Persuasive channel, I keep telling y'all I'm only going to do this for just a little while longer. We have a second channel. Check it out. I got the keys. Yep. The Gems and Jams series is moving to its own channel. So I'm packing up the goods. You know what I'm saying? Filling my suitcase. And I'm about to get the hell up out of here. Find Gems and Jams Show on YouTube. So, if you're watching on Too Persuasive channel, I'm going to paste the Gems and Jams show link to this very show right there in the chat. I've allowed the chat to replay for people that just stumble across this afterwards. So now it's pinned at the top of the chat. And we up out of here. We're going to go and focus on Gems and Jams. But in the meantime, we're going to be watching, we're going to read some articles. We're going to talk about a couple of things. And while we do that, I might as well tell you, yeah. Just in case we come across any videos or any things that we need, you never, ever know. So, 1 second, I'm shutting down over on Too Persuasive channel. We'll be at Gems and Jams. All right, we here. All the comments are me. That right there is a link to the Gems and Jams show on YouTube. All them comments are me. Let me check and make sure that Facebook is public, because even though I posted it public, they be making me only talk to my friends. Facebook got my real name on it. I'm also on the Too Persuasive channel, but I'm talking to my family. Oh, yeah. Okay, so that one could be set to friends, and Too Persuasive channel better be on public, because why do they do that? I don't even have no friends. It's like a fan page of myself that I made for myself. Basically, it's nobody to be friends with, to share. Like, it doesn't interact with anything. So, okay, so that's now public. Sorry. I think everything is set. We good. We good. Welcome, Nick Q. Thank you for popping in. So, we are going to talk about, let me get my first article up. No, I'm not. I'm going to laugh us through this first. So, I'm going to play one funny thing, and then I'll probably keep on going throughout and find other stuff. So, this right here was hilarious. Hold on, let me get it for you. I'm in my ha roasted section on Facebook. I'll be saving stuff for these moments. So I'm gonna get you. We gonna laugh right. We gonna start off laughing. So many things have happened throughout the week. Since Sunday. All right, so hold on. Why is it muted? Give it a second. Wait a minute. Hold on one damn minute here. And I am gonna mute my microphone just for a second so that it doesn't have any echo or any problems. So I'm gonna come back in just a second.
Ooh, that a chow small piece of wood. Oh, yeah, fuck. Where you going?
Daddy.
Number snack. Ooh, that a chow small piece of wood. Oh, yeah, fuck. Where you going?
Daddy.
Number
Shut up, y'all. Shut up talking now. That was funny as hell to me. That shit was funny as hell. I didn't expect it. That shit was funny. Okay, so if I talk funny like something happened like an hour before we started, y'all know you can see my eyes a little tight. I be trying to get myself together, get my head right before we started, and my damn joint stuck to my lip. When I pull it off, I hurt the motherfucker. You ever been smoking and the joint stick to your lip? It kind of feel funny. You start talking like this. That's what's wrong with me. I don't know where everybody at. I'm trying to wait for them, but fuck it. We about to just start talking because I got something to say. If you don't know, I'm going to say again, I am Too Persuasive Queen of this channel, a couple of other channels, and I'm also your host. I prefer the company of adults. Therefore, if you're not a grown-up, get out. Bye-bye. Sayonara deuces. Don't let the doorknob hit you with a good Lord split you. Skid scat skadoodle. Get ghost. You gots to go. So, I want to talk about this. So this article here is at CNN.com. They keep laughing. Don't make me laugh. Don't make me laugh. Let me share my screen. For real, that's what happened. I was talking like I'm serious. The blunt stuck to my lip. I was mad as hell. It wasn't even blunt. It was a joint. That shit stuck to my lip, man. What? Russian warship sinks in the Black Sea after Ukraine claims it was hit by a missile. Y'all know sometimes things happen when they hit that play button. Now look, nothing happened on YouTube with last week's video, well, Sunday's video, but Facebook tried to hit me with a copyright claim. And then I told them, I disputed it. I told them everything I did was in fair use. And then they just mysteriously deleted my video. And only on one page. The other page, nothing happened. So yeah, we're going to hit this play button.
Ukrainian fighters claim to have used anti-ship missiles against Russia's flagship vessel in the Black Sea. Russian state media dispute that, saying the guided missile cruiser was abandoned after a fire detonated ammunition on board. CNN can't verify either of those claims, but Claire's been going through all of these claims and counterclaims. What we do know is that this flagship is out of action, which is significant in itself.
Yeah, that appears to be something that both sides agree on. There's been significant damage. The Russian state media, so it's citing the defense ministry, saying it's been evacuated, around 500 crew. So this is bad news for Russia, whatever the circumstances. This is the flagship of their Black Sea fleet. That's the area sort of just south of Crimea, critical sort of a vantage point for Russia in this war, and it's damaging to their military capacity there, as well as their reputation, which, as you know, has already.
Wow. Nobody. Okay, I get it about it being damaging to their reputation, but good. Don't nobody give a damn if their reputation is damaged. I don't even want to talk about that no more. I just put a news out there, and we gonna briefly brush past that. Just like I said earlier, I was gonna brush past, did Tasha K really go to jail or not? I'm still on the fence about that. I don't really talk about other bloggers on this page, but somebody told me I better say it. I don't know. I mean, she's trolled us lots of times before. She could be trolling. At this point, I don't give a damn no more. I mean, you lose your mind trying to follow whatever the hell going on over there. Okay, so 1 second. Let's talk about this mofo. We about to talk about this MFA right here. This guy right here. Let me share this damn screen. We have other things to talk about, but this here is our main headline. This article is also at CNN.com. So I'm probably going to read it. But after I pose a question, okay? My question is, who this motherfucker look like? I had to say it that way. There was no other way to say it. I said mofo. I said MFA. I look, I'm going to start lighting up on the cussing. Maybe not, but I'm a cussing when it's justified, okay? Tell this mofo off. I ain't monetized. My sponsors know I cuss. I cuss when I'm talking only to friends and acquaintances. Damn, if my mama was watching, though, I had to like, yeah, no, I'm cussing when it's necessary. Nah, it's necessary. Let me go ahead and stop that screen real quick, because the question I need to pose got its own thing going on here. So, 1 second. 1 second. Who does this MFer look like? That's the question. Welcome, Lord Ryder, 7th Knight and wielder of the Amber Sword. We're asking a question right now. Who does this heinous MFer look like? Does he look like this guy? Who does he look like? Does he look like this guy? Who does he look like? Look like this guy? Or does he look like him? So, they captured the MIB alien, Mr. Frank R. James, the subway shooting suspect. And if making fun of heinous and horrible, despicable individuals bother you, then you should leave right now. Does he look like the Mucinex Man? Who does he look like? Hold on. Let's pose that question. We're going to come back and then we're going to count and then you guys can vote, okay? Who does this MFer look like? That's my question. I want to know. I got to know. I got to know. Does he look like the Mucinex Man? Does he look like Mr. Mucus? Who does he look like? I sure hope this motherfucker didn't make kids. Who does he look like? I'm going with this one. That's what I see. Okay. So, because this is my favorite one, we are going to make this number one. So, number one, if you agree with me, and he looks like the Mucinex man, those that are watching afterwards can also participate. You guys can also participate in your vote. So, number one, if you agree with me that he looks like the Mucinex man, I'll play that video one more time. This is my favorite one, and I got to. Every time my part come off, I'm gonna read it to you. This is my part right there. That's my part. I sure hope this MF didn't make it. That's my part. Ooh, help me, Lord. Ooh, Lord, my head itching because I'm sleepy. I don't know why that happens. Number one, vote number one if you agree with me, and he looks like the Mucinex man. Okay. So what? He's a horrible person, and we gonna make fun of this fool. They captured him. It's a celebrate. Okay? Hold up. I said it, y'all. I damn said it. Hold up. Before we see which MIB alien he looks like, we gonna have to go ahead and celebrate.
Man, God is good. Y llegó el Taotao.
All right. So, number one, if he looks like the Mucinex man. Number two, if he looks like this blue alien guy from MIB. Number two, if he looks like this blue alien guy from MIB, or if he looks like this squid thing or whatever the hell that is. Number six, if he looks like this thing here, vote number seven. If he looks like this guy, number eight. So we got 8 options. F this guy, man. I'm going to talk shit about the way he looks. F him. He's a horrible individual. We're going to pray for the subway shooting victims and everything. We're going to get into that. But yeah, before we talked about it, I had to talk about him. I can't help it. I'm serious about voting. I want to know if y'all agree with me. He looks like the Mucinex man. I'm not done. I'll play that shit again later. All right. Let's make sure I have my fair use disclaimer running down there at the bottom of this screen. The man arrested after a roughly 30-hour manhunt in the shooting of 10 people on a subway train in Brooklyn was denied bail at his initial court appearance on Thursday, which is today. That's today. Today is Thursday. Frank Mucinex James, age 62, did not enter a plea on charges of violating a law that prohibits terrorist and violent attacks against mass transportation. In court, Assistant U.S. Attorney Sarah Winnick described the attack as, quote, premeditated and carefully planned, end quote, as prosecutors requested James remain behind bars. Defense attorneys told the federal judge they consented to him remaining in custody for now, but may press again for bail later. The lawyers, I told you I was going to start talking like this because the blunt guy stuck to my lip. The lawyers further asked a psychiatric evaluation to determine James' medical needs. All right, who's here? Don't be shy. Say hi. Can I get a head count? Y'all know I love me a good head count. Wearing a khaki prison uniform, a blue surgical mask, James spoke only once to acknowledge he had seen the complaint. Outside the courthouse, his attorney, Mia Eisner Greenberg, cautioned against a rush to judgment. We are all still learning about what happened on that train, quote, end quote. She said, quote, what we do know is this. Yesterday, Mr. James saw his photograph on the news. He called Crime Stoppers to help. He told them where he was. Initial press and police reports in cases like this one are often inaccurate. Mr. James is entitled to fair trial, and we will ensure that he receives one. His boobs are almost as big as mine, and I'm wondering how the hell he got away. He must have used that chaos. He must have used that horrific scene to slip out of Dodge. Anybody have any thoughts on this guy? And nobody had a vote as to who he looked like? I'm going to let y'all think on that. Nobody. Nobody? Does at least one somebody agree with me? That he looked like the Mucinex man? Either that or the blue guy from MIB. I sure hope this MF didn't make kids. He ought to be ashamed of himself. People try to get to their early morning commute. He just go take his big old self out there, throw a smoke bomb on a train, and start shooting at people. I go with this one. Yeah. I will talk about him. Number one, Ryder voted one. Okay. So you agree with me. He agrees with me. He looked like the Mucinex man. Anybody else? We got a few people in here. Anybody else? Anybody else? Does nobody thinks he looks like this guy? What is wrong with me? Why? Why did I do this? Help me, Lord. Why did I do this? I don't even understand myself. I don't even know who am I. Who am I? Why would I do such a thing? Oh. They need to hold the gun store and Phantom Fireworks responsible for him purchasing the item from the companies. You think so? Well, he definitely needs to be held responsible for his actions. And maybe they do need to hold a little bit, some type of accountability. But you see, that's a damn they didn't mention anything about a mental issue or anything like that, but maybe he has such. That's a damn 62-year-old man. Oh, that's a 62-year-old Mucinex man. That's who that is. He knew what the hell he was doing. He knew exactly what the hell he was doing. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. So, I mean, I agree with you to a certain extent. Everything he used in the attack, they need to hold all of them responsible. They need a bit of accountability, but I don't think they should be held completely responsible. He got to pay for his actions too. But I do agree. Some type of responsibility to a certain extent. Mm-hmm. Republican Party withdraws from U.S. Commission on Presidential Debates. The Republican National Committee voted unanimously on Thursday to withdraw from the Commission on Presidential Debates, saying the group has run the debates for decades, was biased, and refused to enact reforms. Okay. Quote, we are going to find newer, better debate platforms to ensure that future nominees are not forced to go through the biased CPD in order to make their case to the American people, end quote. The committee's chairperson, Ronna McDaniel. What the hell? Ronald McDonald. Something wrong with me. The committee's chairperson, Ronna McDaniel, said in a statement. Oh, I did it to myself with the Mucinex man slideshow. That's what happened. I messed myself up. I was gonna be so good tonight, y'all. The RNC's action requires Republican candidates to agree in writing to appear only in primary and general election debates sanctioned by the committee, the nonprofit commission founded in 1987 to codify the debates as a permanent part of presidential elections. I'm going to just act like I didn't hear that. You do it too. Did not immediately respond to a request for comment. The Democratic National Committee, the RNC's counterpart for the party of President Joe Biden, was also not immediately available. It was unclear what format the future RNC-backed debates would take or whether they would take place as often as in recent decades. The move, which followed months of the wrangling between the RNC and the commission, will potentially deprive voters of seeing Republican and Democratic candidates on the same stage. Well, they ain't got to do all that. They could just how's that fixing the system? You know what? I'm going to digress. I'm going to digress. That is not what I meant to click. All right. I'm quite sure you heard about this. What did he say? I'm trying to get to your comment, but my computer's being slow. Give me a second. Yeah, they'll claim mental health, but they still need accountability. Mm-hmm. Okay, dokie. Let me share my screen. Nature Boy has been arrested. This article here is at decaturist.com, but we're not done with this subject. Accused cult leader Eligio Bishop arrested in Greater Decatur. Greater Decatur, Georgia. DeKalb County Police on April 13th arrested Eligio Bishop at a residence in Greater Decatur. DeKalb County Police confirmed he's the same man accused of running a polygamous cult called Carbon Nation. Police received a complaint on March 30th. Quote, the Special Victims Unit began an investigation into allegations concerning Mr. Bishop. A spokesperson for the police department said on April 13th, 2022, at approximately, quote, on April 13th, 2022, at approximately 6 p.m., the investigation led the police department and detectives to execute a search and arrest warrant for Mr. Bishop and the location on Arbor Chase, Decatur, Georgia. As a result, the investigation of Mr. Bishop as a result of the investigation, Mr. Bishop was arrested. What the hell is going on? It's something on the screen blocking stuff. And lodged into DeKalb County Jail on charges of the R word, false imprisonment, prohibition, and nude or actually explicit electronic transmissions. There is no additional information at the time. According to jail records, Bishop is accused of actually explicit electronic transmissions, the R word, and false imprisonment. According to a New York Post article, the alleged cult believes in nudism, refraining from bathing, and defecating on trees. Ugh! Bishop also refers to himself as God and Nature Boy, according to the article. According to the Post, Bishop, age 38, allegedly makes his followers hand over their money, credit cards, bank accounts, and PIN numbers before worshiping the Costa Rica star, reported in December. WSB-TV spoke with Bishop's followers at the scene of the arrest, who told the reporter that charges were quote-unquote false accusations from a former member. They believe Bishop is their God, according to WSB-TV. To click that story, to see that story, click there. I am not clicking there. I'm going to click over here. 1 second, y'all. Okay, let me share my screen. Okay, so late night raid lands DeKalb man in jail on the R word, imprisonment charges. Neighbors claim he ran a cult. This video is being used in fair use.
Channel 2 Action News was there as officers took Eligio Bishop into custody. Channel 2's Dave Huddleston live now at DeKalb Police Headquarters. And Dave, Bishop's supporters say, look, the group believes in nudity, they believe in nature, and that he's done nothing wrong.
But he's being held behind bars with no bond. It was on March 30th that DeKalb Police got that tip, and we were right there, as you said, George, as the Special Victims Unit raided that home. Channel 2 Action News was right there when dozens of DeKalb officers descended on this brick.
Damn. The news involved. The news got there to see him be arrested. I wonder how this got leaked to the news. Hold on.
Home in a Decatur cul-de-sac Wednesday night. We saw dozens of officers, detectives, and a tactical team swarm the home on Arbor Chase. Several people were led away in handcuffs and put into squad cars. A nearby neighbor told us this man, Eligio Bishop, runs an online cult called Carbon Nation.
He controls them and do what he says. But like I said, lately it's been turning into abuse from what the neighbors been
Woo! Woo! Crazy.
complaining about from what I hear.
Police would only tell us that Bishop was taken to the DeKalb County Jail on charges of rape, false imprisonment, and sharing sexually explicit content on social media. He's being held without bond. We went by the home Thursday afternoon, and several people who say they are Bishop's disciples came out and talked with me.
Basically, the police raided us on false allegations.
Musa says Bishop is their God, and as a group, they believe in nature, nudity, and kindness. He says those criminal accusations are from a disgruntled former member of the Carbon Nation family.
She's always free to leave. She's saying that she was here on false imprisonment when we have live documentation of us saying, hey, if you want to leave, you can leave. Nobody.
Wow. He said they got documentation on them that says if you want to leave, you can leave. Well, obviously, somebody was held against their will or something happened. What happened? Oh, my goodness. Let's pray for the victim.
He's forced to stay here.
And Musa said live documentation because Bishop and Carbon Nation shares their beliefs and teachings on social media. Now, we're still working to find out when he will face a judge for these very serious allegations. Reporting live from DeKalb County, Dave Huddleston, Channel 2.
Woo! No thoughts on that one? Nobody, don't be shy. Say hi. I see y'all down there in the background. He's in deep doo-doo. He is in trouble. Oh, he is in trouble. Wow. So, let's just see how this pans out. Okay, let me just say this. I'm not shocked at the allegations. I'm not shocked if it's true. And I wouldn't be shocked if somebody was lying out of anger. We kind of just got to figure out, wait and see what they got. Because they might have some type of physical evidence or something we don't know about. That is horrible. I don't like that dude anyway. I don't like that dude. So, whatever. I'm going to move along and go into some space news. All kind of people going to jail. Ooh. And move into some space news. All right, I'm sharing my screen. All right, here we go. Mars helicopter Ingenuity aces record-breaking 25th flight. This article is at space.com, and it was published 19 hours ago. Let's see what it says underneath that photo. NASA's Mars helicopter. Let's do it this way, too. I forgot. Boop. There we go. Bam. And bam. All right. So underneath that photo, NASA's Mars helicopter Ingenuity captured this photo of its shadow during its 25th Red Planet flight on April 8th, 2022. Mars helicopter Ingenuity just flew further and faster than it ever has before The 4-pound, 1.8 kilograms Ingenuity aced its 25th flight on the Red Planet last Friday, April 8th, setting new personal bests for speed and distance. Hashtag Mars helicopter is breaking records again. Ingenuity completed its 25th and most ambitious flight. It broke its distance and ground speed records, traveling 704 meters, 2,310 feet at 5.5 meters per second, while flying for 161.3 seconds. NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory in Southern California, which manages Ingenuity's mission, tweeted this on Tuesday, April 12th. According to Ingenuity's flight log, the greatest distance covered by the helicopter had been 2,051 feet, which is 625 meters, achieved during a flight in July 2021. Its previous speed record was 5 meters per second, which it reached on multiple flights. 5 meters per second is about 11.2 miles per hour or 18. Okay. 5.5 meters per second is roughly 12.3 miles per hour or 19 kph. Friday's sortie didn't set duration record. However, that mark is 169.5 seconds during an August 2021 flight. Ingenuity landed on the floor of Mars' Jezero crater in February 2021 with NASA's Life Hunting Sample Caching Perseverance rover. Okay. All right. Anybody still here? I'm going to laugh at this guy again. Ah. Ooh. Ain't nobody saying nothing. I think we've had a good damn show. I'm going to go ahead and get prepared to laugh us on up out of here, besides laughing at this fugly fool. Oh, he fugly. He is a fugly. He is fugly. All right, so he looked like the Mucinex man. Okay, I'm gonna agree with that one. Get rid of them 2 videos. We almost done. We about to laugh on up out of here. Boop 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 ba ba ba. Boop 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 boop. What am I singing? I don't know. But hell, this is me all day right here. Right here, right here. Raise your hand if you're a little bit of an a-hole. All right. Because I'm an a-hole, I posted this. It says spotty growth guaranteed. Forgive me, Lord. Forgive me, Lord. This right here isn't funny, though. If you laugh, you're going to hell. This right here made me mad. Did you see Heifer? That damn heifer. Okay, I'm going to break up my anger with a burst of cuteness. Hold on. This is just too cute. This is just too adorable. Hold on.
I'm Batman. And so is she.
Oh, the baby said, Cha-cha.
I'm Batman. And so is she. No way.
All right. So, y'all, watch these kiwi birds. Watch the kiwi birds,
On my
y'all.
back, shoot, why you
Kiwi birds.
Come on, man, referee. How can you just put the ball on my back? Shoot, why you arguing with referee? Let me just drive the lane. 2 points, green. Give me this rebound. Fake right, go left. Wow, you're playing defense between the beaks. You guys can't pass to me. Touch me up the lane. 4 points, green. 6 points, 8 points, green. Are you going to play some defense for me, please? Pass me the ball so I can show my talent. 10 points. Pass it to me, 12 points, green. Give me the ball. Let me show you. Give me the ball. I'll show you how. 2 points. Look, I'm Larry Bird. At this beach. 4 points, yellow. Hey man, y'all bird some shit. What do you mean? What do you mean we are some shit? You gonna ignore the fact that it's 2-on-3? Our third player broke his wing. Excuses, man. Lying like I'm doing my best, man. If I'm lying, I'm flying. 18 points, 20 points, 22 points, green. Come on, give me the. You really gonna let us lose to these bum ass fools? Technical foul for calling them bum ass fools. 2 shots. Man, we already lost. I don't even care. Man, give me the ball. Hey, Kobe. Come on, man, referee. How can you just put the ball on my back?
That was funny. That is cute. And this one here slays me. And I'm gonna call it for the night. When you told him you were on the pill, but you mean Xanax. That shit funny. I'm done. Thank you for everybody that stuck around. I appreciate all of y'all. Thank you to everybody that might watch this after it uploads. Thank you to Kimani Clothing and Mayflower Bubble Bath for sponsoring this channel. Peace out, and I love y'all. All of y'all. Good night.
Don't think no. We gotta just let it go. Talk yourself into letting it flow. letting it flow. Take time to breathe as we are synchronized. Oh, yeah. Find a good chance to let down my hair. Waiting for you without my underwear. I'm ready now. Gonna lose my voice, have me yelling now. Mouth watering kind, trying to be synchronized. We gotta just let it go. Talk yourself into letting it flow. Take time to breathe as we are synchronizing.
If you're watching on Facebook, go ahead and like and react any way you would choose. If you're watching on Twitch, I'm going to need you to go ahead and slap that follow button. Why don't you two-piece that like and subscribe over there on YouTube? And don't forget to share this video.